like the anger and hurt she felt instead of like being like, oh, it's over, blah 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 blah. She kind of used that as her medium of being like, I'm mad.
Yes.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I think I still love you.
And then,
but what do we do to fix it? She's in between each video. There's like her talking about it. It's just like, because her father cheated on her mother. So like obviously it was something she probably never wanted to happen. But like I'm here now. She compares her husband to her father. Right. And like even in some of the songs, it's just like you can hear in her voice like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. This is broken. Yeah. And I think it's just really beautiful.
It is. For sure. Shout out to you, Beyonce.
You did it. I would to be Beyonce and then tell the world like Queen somebody Bey cheated on me. Yeah. You would never know. I take that to the grave.
And then to have Jay-Z's 444 come out.
Dude.
Which was
his level of healing.
I thought that was also very beautiful. Yeah. Because one Beyonce I think started the wave of honest rap.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Brought it back. Right. Honest music. You know, she brought that back. So then Jay-Z, who was able, and I give him props because he didn't have to.
No, because he could have wrote a song like, "Yeah, love, I love you, love."
You know, he did a whole. He also did an album,
and broke down why he was the way he was.
It was beautiful. Like
talked about his parents, how his dad was never there, and how his mom coming out to him, all accumulated to him being someone that he had to grow out of being and kill Jay-Z. He actually says like, I wasn't the man I needed to be when we got together. Like he sat down and actually like
dissected himself like for this album.
I'm a piece of shit, but I'm sorry. I'm also broken. Let's be broken together and make something whole. And I thought that was really
good. I agree. One thing that I really, because like I'm a also, same way with Jay-Z. I was never, like, into his music. Magna Carta was, like, definitely, like, the one that took me over the top as far as his albums. For sure. But, no, when 444 came out, like, you were actually able to, like, feel him. Like, like you felt Jay.
You know when things are real.
Right. Yes. And at the same time, he also was teaching you.
Right.
Like, he was like, hey, don't be like me.
Because I'm a part of that cycle you talk about. It's actually me. And that's so big to be like, I'm a part of this issue,
the only way to fix it is being on this level of being Jay-Z, being the first billionaire, rapper. I need to speak truth and respect the people and respect my home, and tell people, hey, no, it's not okay to do this.
Because it's one thing to say like, oh, don't do it, but like even when you messed up, like to be able to be like, look in the mirror and say, wow,
I fucked up.
So I did this wrong. And then also be like, wow, I'm sorry. Yeah. But also, I'm this way because of this cycle. Yeah. Don't be like me.
Yeah, true.
I almost lost Beyonce. Never be
like how would you feel if you lost Beyonce?
Yo.
What do you do to people?
What do you do? And you know people gonna talk shit to you forever.
Yes.
I would just sit down and be like, so I had her, and then I
and you lost her like by being an idiot,
by doing something stupid.
Yeah, not even something
it happens every day.
Yeah.
But to see it on that scale, I think is very refreshing because a lot of people like, I cheat, but like it's not the worst thing in the world. Like you can't say that. You don't know what that one thing did to that person. And I think it's really selfish to be like, oh, I only did this. You don't know that person.
You don't know what they're dealing with.
Like you may have triggered them in 8 different ways, in ways they probably have suppressed, and their subconscious don't even know why. They don't like Velcro no more. Like there's so many people are so touchy, but also like don't make it worse.
Yeah.
That was a good conversation. We could talk about them all day.
I know.
Like, y'all, I love y'all. Okay, well, I'm going to do a quick segue from music. What are your let's do top 3 TV shows that you can binge whenever you're in like a funk.
Ooh.
who's here first. I mean,
everybody.
Yeah, I say everybody's ready.
On their list.
All right, so let's go Rocky first.
I think Steven Universe is definitely on there.
Yes.
Sorry. I mean, you can still throw it on
there. I mean, we could. I'm gonna say this now. Actually, no.
Yeah.
There's a good thing you brought that up because we've talked about Steven Universe before on this show. We are huge Steven Universe fans.
Can Steven Universe just be honorable mention?
Yeah.
Like, because all of us are gonna say like Steven Universe for sure.
So yes, that's gonna be on there. But really quick, I just want to say I was the biggest doubter of Steven Universe.
Oh yes,
right. He halfway through the first episode.
I remember.
I remember. He doesn't even know.
And so, for it to go, for me to watch all of it was a big deal.
Yeah.
But, one thing that I really enjoyed was, they were talking about shit that, I dealt with.
Yeah.
And it was actually, relatable in a fun kind of way to where it was all right, one, get out my head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But two, it's thank you for talking about this in such a fun way where, I'm not afraid to watch it. Or, one, I understand it and I'm actually enjoying feeling this way. And then, I leave with them
where it doesn't alienate you, you know?
Yeah. Right, yeah. You feel it's oh shit, other people go through this shit too?
Yeah. Steven initially is how all of us should have been raised.
Yeah.
True. Because when there's times in the series where he doesn't understand things and he's not victimized. He's not being why don't you get it? It's oh, Steven.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
This is your first time with this.
Nothing there is normal, right?
No.
Quote unquote normal. So there's no the normal way to grow up doesn't exist in his world. So he has to learn how to grow up like Steven.
Basically.
The only way he knows how. And even the gems kind of understand we don't know what the fuck
we don't know what we're doing,
we can't raise
But the things we do know.
A human child.
Right.
A somewhat human child.
We can help you with.
Right.
Your feelings, there's certain, the first time he, openly talks about his mom, because, in the beginning of the series, he's kind of just, on the face, I don't know if I really am allowed to have feelings, but the first time he, said it, he's I'm confused, I don't know how I feel about my mom, that's a complicated subject, and I thought that was so human.
But then, what his powers worked.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought that was
he's
what was, I thought that was so great, was, you are at your best when you're at your worst.
Right.
You know, you're hurting, you're sad, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
But
guess what? That's you, and that makes you the strongest that you could be. And he's able to fucking yield his fucking shield.
Yeah. He doesn't have he's the only gem who is not weapon based.
Yeah.
He's literally protection. I think that's so deep. Rebecca is.
I think so.
Hey, Becca, shout out to you,
everyone
Rebecca.
Has so even Amethyst, I think it's interesting that they gave her the 2 balls on the stick. I forget what it's called. The medieval fucking that little throwing thing. I think that's interesting because
she
often struggles with her 2 personalities,
right.
being a child because she is still young, Steve. But also being a protector, because she's still a gem. And I thought that was interesting that what comes out of her is 2 separate things on a string.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and other. I mean, we can.
Yeah, we can talk about Steven all night.
Rebecca, you're not paying us yet, so it's fine.
We talked about this before, Rebecca. Hey, look, I will talk about the show. We can have a Steven episode. You just need to
sponsor.
Sponsor
Steven Universe
songs.
I'm saying I will sing them. No, you don't want that.
No.
I need to actually give me money. Anyway, all right. So Steven's definitely on everybody's list. All right.
Other binging TV shows,
just kind of help you
get through some shit.
As odd as it is, I'm a spooky child, so American Horror Story.
That's fair.
Oh my god!
I love going through the different seasons of American Horror Story, just because you get to kind of put yourself in a completely different universe for a while. Yeah. Plus, I like Halloween stuff and scary things, and so it's stuff like that. I always kind of head
so
towards.
Deep.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of issues that they kind of touch on that you wouldn't think a show that was just meant to be that was called American Horror Story to touch on, you know?
Yeah.
Which I really like that.
It was
good. I respect that.
Yeah. I can't think. What man? There's so many TV shows out there though. Gotham because Batman. So So sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, I want to start from the beginning, and then
I still need to finish that. I'm on like season at the end of like season 2.
Yeah, I'm like off by like 2 seasons because they have like 7 seasons now or something.
I think it's crazy. It's like you get super into a show and you miss like 1 episode.
Yeah, and
then like you don't watch for like a week, and the next thing you know they're like on like season like 10.
Yeah,
like, wait. You were just starting out.
You're like, what happened? Where am I?
Where did I go?
What year is it?
Yes. One show I do like, will always go to is Rick and Morty, just because of like I like comedy sometimes, especially when I'm like depressed, because I like to like just die, like laugh, like on my ass, just like laughter, like something that I can't control. Like, you know, I think sometimes that's the best medicine. They always say laughter is the best medicine. Yeah. And sometimes it is. You just need like. Sometimes put on like Dave Chappelle or like Cat Williams and just sit there and just like laugh my ass off and just watch funny ass videos because I need to be distracted. Yeah. I have another thing I want to talk about. We'll wait till after.
Well, like Rick and Morty is like a really good one because like my little my goddaughter. Yeah. Loves Rick and Morty, as much as that's bad because she's like 5 years old.
That's fine.
And she's
an
she loves Rick and Morty.
She's an adult.
Like she was like 4, and my friend told me that she wrapped herself in a blanket and went like, "Daddy, I turned myself into a pickle." But when I ended up in the hospital, she actually wanted my best friends to bring her Mr. Meeseeks doll, and if you actually think about it. On an actual Mr. Meeseeks level, that's probably not a good thing to take to someone who's in the hospital.
Nope, because he's gonna try his damnedest
to die. So when my friend came to visit me and told me about it, like I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, like I was crying.
Yep, and everything felt better. Everything was right in the
universe.
Everything was
right in the universe. So I was like, I love this. I love this so much. So.
One thing I think is funny about like speaking of kids, it's like because we took so long to grow and to like finally be able to do these things, we want to give them all to these kids already because it's like, look, you're gonna experience this anyway. You know, like I might as well just show you this now because by the time you're my age, shit gonna be weird. Like you need to learn, like, hey, this is the real deal.
I mean, we're trying to save what we can.
Right.
There's only so much we can do.
I don't want to burn your innocence, but like, let's be real. Yeah. Like the world's gonna do it for you. Yeah. And that was like what I was gonna talk about too. Is like that's a big issue I think with mental health as well. Is the media. Yeah. Like things that you see on the news or like what you hear on the radio, where like they try to display, you know, mental illness and like they kind of just try to like. Oh, it's nothing, you know, they try to always, like, bypass it, you know, or only use it when it's in a case of, like, mass murder.
Oh, they love it when somebody shot something up.
Oh, right. I know.
You know, and I think
he was just sick.
Right.
Like, no.
He was sick, but not...
He's also a fucking terrorist.
Right, like...
They never use that word. They never say terrorist.
No.
Not when it's
unless it's someone of color.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. And so that's definitely something that I think hurts people who do actually go through it.
For sure.
Because you're like, well,
so you're trying to shoot shit up? No, I'm sad.
Look, right.
What's wrong with you? What is?
And that's like, he was just depressed. You know, no, he's not.
He's not.
He wouldn't have the energy to go buy a gun in the first place.
About how he's hated niggers all his life.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait for
He wouldn't have spent like 16 months planning this out.
Right. That's not a depressed person. No. Depressed people don't even get out of bed to wipe their ass.
I'm tired. I'm not about to fool with y'all for what? I'm tired.
I don't have the energy.
It's like most times I don't even want to eat. It's
right.
Like,
you know, like
you want me to make a plant?
Like you really expect me to get up and do anything? Like
and carry stuff.
I gotta go buy the gun. I gotta go to the thing.
That's too much trouble.
I gotta go run for the police. Yeah. Like, come on now, that's a lot of work.
I'm exhausted.
I'm tired just talking about it.
Yeah. Like, it exhausts me. Like no.
I don't have time for that.
No.
So yeah, I think that's definitely a real issue with the world nowadays, that we just like to blame things. You know, like we're getting a lot more open talking about mental illness, but it's definitely there's still that stigma of you're only sad when you want to be destructive or like
using it to your advantage.
Right. You know, like hiding behind it. You know, not really like confronting it and trying to fix your, you know, your issues and understand, you know, and confront them. Yeah. You're hiding behind it and saying like, oh, I can't do this because I'm sad. Or I can't do this because, you know, whatever. It's like, okay, I mean, but what are you also doing
to help that?
Yeah, for yourself.
To
like,
fix that. Yeah.
You know, like I'm all for being sad. That's fine. But what are you? You also have to help yourself too.